Music on. I just barely remembered to change the stream category. Like, I hit start stream, it asked me, are you sure you want to start the stream? And I realized, hey, it's still set to Minecraft, oops, and I had to fix it. But for once, I actually got it, so that's cool, huh? So I played a little bit more with a friend just yesterday. I've done the new player challenges just kind of incidentally now. I guess I need to say thanks a few times, but I think I have that bound. Anyway, so I want to do some actual training stuff today too. I guess I'll do like a quick casual game online just to kind of, I don't know, get my fingers warmed up. But after that, I'm going to like back out and do training for a bit. And then probably go back to online games, I think. I'm still very new to this, and still very not good at it. And when I play with my friends, I get extremely carried. Is this? Okay, there we go. I wasn't picking up a controller for a moment. Scary. So you'll notice we have some different music. I think I had this playing last time I played Rocket League 2. It's by, he's an style artist. His name is Naga-san. He's a friend of mine. Oh, hey. Hey, Victor. Good timing. Just started up. I'm gonna do a quick, just casual match, then do some actual, like, practice drills. Okay, it's a good thing these people are as bad of a shot as I am. It's a lot easier when I'm not, like, queuing up with, my good friend. Welcome. Because he, like, really skews the match elo, or MMR, or whatever they like to call it in this game. And, like, we play against, like, good players like Diamonds and stuff. He tends to carry us through a lot of games. But I feel like I'm not learning anything. I barely get to touch the ball a lot of games, you know, because people are, like, flying up and hitting it well before I can get there. And I can't do that yet. I need to be eased in a bit. So, I do like being able to play on my own like this. Yeah, even as, like, someone who's not really familiar with this game, I can feel a skill difference here, for sure. Seems pretty apparent to me. No one's doing any, like, crazy fly shots. They're missing shots on goal as much as I am. Perfect. Good, good, good. That's good. Ooh, it's okay. They don't really have the right setup for that. I'm gonna send it. Not really do anything with it. I got a bit off course there. Didn't quite carry it how I wanted, but that's what practice is for. Let's just steal that from them. I know what you guys want to do with it, but let's not let you do it, huh? This is just going to be a stalemate, I guess. No one's good enough to score. Oh. Oh. That's a bit too high, right? But it was kind of a shot. Oh, see, if I were better, I could have, like, nailed a free goal right there. I really want to get good enough to, like, take those easy opportunities. Because I'd be winning a lot of games then, right? Oh, actually kind of, like, successfully blocked there. No, that was really weird looking. Oh. Ah, man, if he hadn't been there, we would have finally had a goal. Okay, ooh, my guy does not have that, no. My guy. I was counting on you. That was my mistake, I guess. Counting on him. One's me. Okay, I got to reach that. Get over in front of the goal. Damn. They're just gonna run away with that. Okay, not quite. Ooh. I totally missed that. That would've been nice. Okay, now I'm knocking to the goal. Thank you, good save. No setup for them. It's kind of going over their heads here. Oh no. Okay. I need boost. Ah, damn it. I wanted the corner boost, but I missed it. Nice save. Alright, he's up there right now. I'm gonna let him do what he's gonna do. Okay. Nope, I guess not. Fine, that's not going for the goal. Way too high. Oh, I got one. Oh, come on. I missed it. I flubbed that. That was so free. I have a hard time controlling it still. Maybe I shouldn't be going so fast, but a lot of the time in those cases, if you don't go fast and they have boost, they'll just catch up, you know? But yeah, I'm just like losing games because I'm not getting these easy goal opportunities. So Netsgear 7, welcome to my bad player trading stream. If we could just get one, we could go into overtime and maybe do something. I don't think these guys are really that much better than me. I can kind of tell that we're all newish players. Ooh. Okay, I guess that Mr. Bagels guy might be a bit better. He did like a nice aerial shot there. But I can't do those. Come on, miss it. That was a chance. Ah, see? Alright, so I'll go do some drills, and then I'll come back and play another game. Oh, Netsgear. Oh, you're Toho fan. Okay. I didn't realize. Cool. That explains why there was no, like, first-time viewer chat. Okay. I see you've swapped from Toho fan to Nep fan, then. Isn't there something called, like, Nep gear? I assume Netsgear is, like, a Nep thing. Good training. So, have I done? Yeah, so I've done the rookie aerial training. Okay. I thought I had. I'm sure I did the pros on these. It had me do them for the oh, what's it called? The thing. The new player challenge. I wonder if it doesn't count, like, for the star if you use, like, the rewind thing to restart shots. It's kind of annoying in that case that you can't track that you've done it before. Like swarms are a gimmick from Nep 7. Okay. I figured it was something like that. Okay, I want to redo the rookie aerial training, I think. Start with. Because I still struggled with this a little bit. Okay. Keep falling. Keep falling. Oh yeah, so it just, no, it doesn't restart. It puts you on the next one. Okay. Alright, I got that one in. I should really be, like, flying up a bit and, like, holding back so I, like, get it with the bottom of the car. Instead of, like, my nose, you know? I think, right? Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Almost off the mark, but the right concept. I need to be able to do that more reliably and much more quickly, for sure. We have, like, a straighter shot here. You don't even have to do anything fancy for that one, because it's such a great shot, I guess. I had just the right height. Hey man, when you saw me stream? Nice. I appreciate having viewers. I will be doing Meatball Craft in a little while, but I wanted to open with this. Wow, I didn't know that was possible. I kind of assumed that would still give it a bit of a momentum, but I guess not. It just dropped straight. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, my friend was telling me, like, you don't really need to actually, hold the gas while you're flying that much. So I think that's maybe where I've been going wrong, like... Oops. No, stop. I'll just get this one with the nosedive. No, I won't. I'll miss it. But yeah, I think that might be part of where I'm going wrong. I'm just holding the gas the whole time. And, like, once you're up there, you don't need to hold it as much. Just feather it when you need it, I guess, you know? I don't know. Let's just put it in mine. My favorite Toho gimmick? I have to think. I mean, Imperishable Knight's my favorite mainline game. I mean, if you count the existence of having last spells, I think that's a pretty cool gimmick. I like gimmicks that give me more content that I can play with, you know? As opposed to simple things like, oh, if you get enough cherry points, you get invincibility for a bit or something. My least favorite gimmicks are definitely the UFOs, and I'm not really a big fan of the Beast Spirits in 17 either. Typically because they ruin the last spell card of the game. You just get a bunch of them for free, and it just trivializes the whole card unless you intentionally avoid them. Which is just kind of sad. There we go. Better. I think everyone hates UFOs. I don't mind UFO as a game. It's really hard for no good reason, but like the UFOs just make it frustratingly hard, you know? Not really fun and challenging anymore. I like a lot of the characters in UFO though. Double jump. Do this. Yeah, there we go. Check that out. I think I could probably get like a perfect skull on the... Yes, a perfect skull. A perfect school on the aerial rookies training. Not too many tries. Still don't really feel like I'm getting it though. I guess at least I'm learning to just not mash buttons when I go up, which is good. No, no. Really, that happens. Okay, well, no perfect score now. Damn. Yeah, you would have viewed 1cc UFO normal if it were a regular game with no gimmicks. I feel that. A couple of years back when I was streaming, I was playing some of the games on Stream and Lunatic, and I was just familiar with the games well enough to like pretty easily get 1cc's 6, 7, 8, and 11 even. Some people just say that 11's hard. I don't really think it's that bad, besides pain points like Warren. But when it came to 12, it took me a couple streams, and I had to actually like practice off stream as well. I actually had to route out the game a bit, which is something I typically don't really do. I'm typically a guerrilla player who just brute forces stuff, a chimp player who plans things out. So UFO was definitely a wake-up call in that sense, you know. There we go. Any tips for 1cc? Use the practice tool and figure out how to handle any difficult stage portions, because 12 has some tough stage portions. Like the end of stage 3 has like those long waves of aimed shots. I think they were fairies, I can't recall. There's like specific ways you can like wrap around the top of the screen. Like if you time it right, it's pretty easy to do, but otherwise you'll probably have to bomb there every time. At least on high difficulties. I'm not sure how it is on normal anymore. Really just like general tips, like load up the practice tool, practice any cards that you find yourself dying to in runs, or bombing even. Some of the early bosses, Kogasa has some tricky cards in higher difficulties. Honestly, almost all of her cards are kind of nasty, the ones that have Pro Souls. The bomb spam late game, that if you get there with the resources, yeah, absolutely. If you get there with the resources and you're facing anything that you're not confident on, like even remotely, definitely don't hesitate to spam bombs for that 1cc. I've always heard a lot of people say go for the green UFOs instead of the red ones, but I don't know if there's math behind that or if it's preference. I tend to go for the red ones a lot, but it's because I tend to use my bombs pretty liberally in UFO. Like, I use them whenever I need to, since I've died in that game a lot. So I don't really hesitate, you know. I kind of know, like, my pain points in the game. Wow. Yeah, I'm using too much boost here. Okay, I want to, like, do a controlled fly here. Okay. I want to hit it with the bottom of my car. Like, the underside of my wheels. Yeah, there we go. Just do that for, like, all the shots, so we learn how to do it. And then we learn how to do it faster. Hopefully. This is still the easiest training, by the way. That might be a bit high. Yeah, I can get that in, though. It's okay. It counts. You go grab a UFO, you almost always end up dying. Well, if it's a risky UFO, you might just have to leave it, honestly. You know, the payoff is not worth the cost for dying for a UFO. Some of that can be, like, mitigated with stage routing, but you probably don't have to really route too much if you're on normal. And I didn't really route too much in Lunatic, I just practiced the tough parts and... Okay, well, when I say stage routing, there's two ways to interpret that. You should learn how to dodge stuff in the stage and how to navigate difficult sections. But I don't really think you have to navigate, like, learning, oh, take this UFO here, take greens here, reds here, and whatnot. I don't think you really need to focus on that too much for normal 1cc. Definitely try to avoid the blue UFOs, and if you happen to pick up a green, it would be better to just get 2 more greens, probably, to be more efficient with them. But I think dodging and just grabbing red and greens and triggering them when possible should theoretically be enough for normal 1cc. I think you can probably get there if you just grind it out a bit. Again, if you don't have the practice tool, I highly recommend grabbing it. I can give you a link if you haven't heard of it before. Simple to use. It's like a real game changer in terms of Touhou, seriously. Zune didn't give us spell practice in a lot of the games, so we made spell practice. We have it at home now. In fact. In order to 1C12, you have to dodge every boss pattern without deaths or bumps. No. In practice, I recommend trying to learn how to dodge the more difficult patterns that you struggle with. Like, let's say you can't dodge Byakuran's second spell, her butterfly one. It's static besides the aimed lasers. So try it out a few times and, like, figure out a way through the butterflies that, you know, puts you in the safe spots, gives you just enough room to navigate the lasers. And try capping it a few times in practice. And if you find that you still can't consistently cap it, then when you get there, tell yourself early, like, okay, if this looks scary, if I see something coming at me that I don't think I can dodge, or if I think I'm going to mess this part up, I'm going to be ready with a bomb. I have my finger on that button. You struggle with every pattern? Well, what's your experience with other Touhou games? And also, I'll be right back, because I need to heat my coffee back up. I waited too long to drink it. I'll be right back. Go ahead and type that out, and I'll get back to you when I get back. Okay. We've 1cc'd 6, 7, 8, and 10. Well, 12 is definitely a hard game to really handle. I'm glad that you're not starting with it or something like that. I remember this one guy who streamed on Twitch, he probably still does. I think his name was Zero Dude. He was trying to 1cc Touhou 12 Lunatic, and he'd never even 1cc'd on normal before. I don't think he'd played any other games on Lunatic either. And he just kind of grinded it out for, like, I don't know, probably weeks, months. He had, like, I think over 1,000 like biddy attempts on Busy Rod, Nazarine's card. You could like see that he'd just been playing it for ages. I have like specific advice. I would like have to watch you play cards and see what you did, I guess. Have you tried out the other characters and shot types? Maybe that would help you too. Yeah, once you see any games after 10. I feel like 6, 7, 8, and 10 aren't really that bad in terms of 1cc. 6 is Danmaku though, it's got some randomness to it, isn't really that bad. You get lives just for playing. 7 is much the same, even easier Danmaku for the most part. Lots of lives. 8 has some really tough Danmaku, but it's generally not that bad. Racing is a relatively free fight when compared to some of the modern Stage 5 bosses, like Tatano and Mai. And its resource system, especially with its death bomb timer, makes it easier. Some people say it's a bad beginner game because of that, but I don't care. Build bad habits early on, you'll fix them later. If you like the game, just play it. I like Imperishable Knight. Then it's straightforward, gives you lives. I guess 12 is where it gets really, really worse. You know, granted 11 has its life pieces too. I do feel like, in general, 11 is where the series starts to get a bit harder. I don't think 13's too bad, but 14 is just... 14 has a lot of tough patterns. I struggle with some of the early game stuff in 14. Granted, that goes for 12 as well. I can't really do Kogasa's cards very well in 12 on Lunatic. I can't do Kagedo's cards on Lunatic in 14. I don't know. And I don't have as much experience in the games past that. Heck, I don't even have that much experience with 14, though I have 1cc'd it. I had to practice 14 off-stream for my Lunatic stream of it, because I couldn't get it in the first couple streams. Stuff just kept eating up my lives. And I also took a bit to like actually learn how the life piece mechanic works in that games. I think I've already somewhat forgotten now, but I think like you need a certain number of grays in each section. And then you get a piece. Actually, wait, no, that's like a Save Lunatic Kingdom, sorry. I think you just need to get like a lot of grays quickly or something. It's something that like gives you life pieces based on criteria. I don't know. You don't like life pieces? Yeah, I kind of get that. They typically require like performance in order to get lives, which can make things a bit tougher. Granted, like score-based lives and point item-based lives also require some effort, but it's a lot easier to just flounder your way through and get lives by just using the point of collection, just grabbing them. EDC, you get them by going to the PSC. Right, that sounds right. You have to get like a certain amount of score items or something like that, I think. Hey, I got the rookie 100%. Nice. I'm officially a rookie now. Yeah, that sounds right. Also, welcome, G-Man. Yeah, I think that DDC is really hard. So, I've done all 3 rookies and done perfect on them. I think I'll redo the pro ones for striker and goalie and try to get a perfect on them without resets. Oh, however, like I said, I'm going to pepper in some actual games between this too, so let's do that now. Okay. Let me check my coffee. I'm going to have my coffee first, one sec. Yeah, Seija is like guaranteed bombs for me. Her patterns aren't hard if you just look at the Danmaku. It's just that the gimmick throws me off too bad. I can sometimes dodge them for a bit, but I'll almost always fail. So I usually bomb, like, I'll do like all the damage I can, and as soon as I feel that the least bit of threat, I'll bomb. But hey, it got me a 1cc, so I don't care. I don't know if we'll ever try for LNNs one day, but if I do, 14 is not going to be where I start. I'll probably start... Honestly, I feel like Perfect Cherry Blossom would probably be the easiest game to LNN. EOSD has a couple real pain points, like books are incredibly difficult. Emerald Megalith could screw you over. Scarlet Meister is insane. Probably learnable, but the books are probably the worst part. So that's what, like, just a roll of the dice. How far is that into a run? Like 20 minutes or so? 25? Like 15? I don't know. But that would suck. Imperishable Night, though it's my favorite game, there are some patterns in that game I just cannot do. At all. Like, I have clear memories of my high school days. When I was still getting into Touhou, I was still pretty new to it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to fill out the spell practice in Imperishable Night. And that's what got me started playing cards of the higher difficulties. Like, I went through the games just on Hard and Lunatic, did really badly, but I unlocked all the cards to play. This was before the time of the practice tool, by the way. And I started just trying those cards out, fun for fun. Or I think, actually, I might have even had, like, a save I downloaded for the game. I can't recall, but either way. I played them in there, and was like, well, you know, I don't think I'm really good enough, but what if I were to try to actually capture some of these? And I started just kind of doing it. I didn't really take Harder Lunatic runs seriously until later on after I'd played Shoot the Bullet, which I feel like gave me a lot of experience in dodging. But I started just capping cards in Imperishable Night, and it came down to the point where I had almost all of them capped, like, once on Reimu and Yukari, except a few last words, particularly Reimu's, which still I hate to this day. It's pure memorization. That card is garbage. And Yukari's, which is piss easy except for one single wave that requires actual execution. And it is so tedious getting back to that one spot, and you can't practice it. You have to play through like a mindless, like 30-40 seconds of nothing, just to get back there, and die like half a second into it. It sucks. I hate that one wave. I'd know the wave if I could see it. It's hard to explain, but you need to kind of like keep going in and out a bunch. Anyone who's played Yukari's Last Word and Imperishable Night probably knows the wave I mean. But like I was saying, if I were to Ellen in Imperishable Night, I'd be screwed. Especially if I did do Final B. Because Kaguya's final is like one of the hardest finals in the entire series for me. I don't mean her last spells, of course. I just mean, Jeweled Branch of Horai or whatever it is. Horai, Bullet Hell. It sucks. That card is ridiculous. Apparently some people like route it in some sort of way. Imperishable Night's easy, right? It has some easy stuff. Raisin is a really easy stage 5 boss compared to a lot because her gimmick is pretty simple. Doesn't really require that much actual dodging. The long death bomb timers make the game easier. The Danmaku, in general, I don't think it's that bad. There are some hard parts in the end game, but I don't think it's like really that difficult. I think Imperishable Night is a pretty good game to start with. Finish my coffee. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, actually. A lot of people say, like, oh, Kaguya is the easier boss, which is where the whole, like, help me Eren meme came from, but I think Kaguya is way harder. I don't know what these people are on. Eren has some cards that you definitely have to practice, like, Omoikane's Brain, which, if you don't know how to do it, it's pretty much impossible. And yeah, it's pretty tricky, but still. Oh no, I think Kaguya's harder personally. I don't have that much trouble with Eren in comparison. So I guess we disagree there. Almost all of Kaguya's cards, in my opinion, are pretty tough. Fire Rat's Robe is the easiest, for sure. Fire Rat's Robe. As long as you can just stream, you're good. And it's harder than normal. That could be the case. That could very well be the case. When I say this kind of thing, I'm talking from like a lunatic perspective because, you know, naturally I haven't really went back and played normal in a long time, so. Even if I did, it's hard to get a perception of like what's easy and what's hard in the lower difficulties when you've been playing the higher ones for so long, you know? It's hard to like change your perspective there. Alright, we're joining in the middle of the game. Oh, it's just started though. Oh, I see. Someone scored a goal in the first 2 seconds and then someone left. That's funny. Want to take Kaguya starter? Okay, so it's possible that like whenever people refer to Kaguya being easier, that they're just referring to normal mode. Then that's probably the case, huh? Maybe that's where the whole not misconception, because it's not a misconception necessarily, but that's maybe where the whole like generalization came from that formed the meme. Yeah, I knew I couldn't reach that. Should have tried. I almost got that one. I'd have made it worse in the end, though. Where is that ball going? Oh, nice. Alright, I'm gonna let him take care of that there. Right. I'm trying to set up, and I'm trying to get over here so I can take your setup, but I can't turn quick enough. I'm driving giant-ass handy van. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, but I switched over to this car thinking, like, it might have straighter grounded shots, because an issue I had with, like, the default car is, like, I would just ram into a shot, and instead of going forward, it would just go, like, straight up, and it would, like, hit way too high off the goal. And yeah, I know, of course, I was just gonna say, oh, how can I just jump a little bit? And yeah, you're absolutely not wrong. But what if I don't want to? I don't know. I feel like I have enough things I want to learn right now. I just want to be able to, like, ram the ball and have it work. And I haven't actually had enough, like, clear, easy, rammable shots with this thing to really say if it makes a big difference, hitbox-wise, frankly. I don't really know. But we'll get there eventually if I can ever reach the ball, maybe. So I think the different cars, I think they're all the same top speed, right? But they have, like, different handling, different hitboxes, I believe. Yeah, they got that. I hope Ball 19 will be good too. I don't know. It's really exciting that we're finally getting another Phantasmagoria game, though. They announced the date. It's like early September. September something. Can't remember when, but looking forward to it. Oh, I see. You got that. But I had that. I was gonna aerial it. Let me practice. Oh, that might be nice. That might be nice. Nope, it's not nice. Yeah, I need to go get the boost. So I can waste it all. Oh, he's got a goal! Nice. Good one. I have a mission to use thanks, but I don't want to use it in weird places. So I'm not just gonna spam it. I'm trying to wait until, like, I don't know, someone passes to me, like, I can unironically use it or something. Like, someone says, nice shot. But people aren't gonna say nice shot to me because I don't make nice shots. Oh, I might, they caught up to me. I was gonna make a nice shot. By that I mean I was just going to carry it all the way across. On CC12 on easy, but it doesn't count. I mean, what do you mean it doesn't count? If you want CC'd on easy, you want CC'd on easy. That counts for what it is. I'm gonna say thanks. No reason in particular. You can interpret that thanks however you like. I mean, yeah, but it still counts as an easy mode CC, so like, if 12 feels too hard for you, or maybe you're not enjoying it, just go play another game and come back to it. All the skills and, like, dodging practice that you do in the other games is going to help. Like I said earlier, in my case, I feel like the photo games, Shoot the Bullet, and I guess Double Spoiler too, though I'm not sure of, like, my timeline with the games back then. I feel like those were kind of my gateway into hard mode. And after I'd played through, like, the entirety of Shoot the Bullet and capped all or really close to all of the cards, again, I'm not so sure, it's been years, I feel like normal felt a lot easier to me, and that kind of like allowed me to step up my game a bit. It's just about like playing outside of your comfort zone a bit, you know? So I guess what you could do if you're struggling with UFO normal, getting a 1cc of it, you could just try to get a, like, clear in hard. Don't worry about continues. Just try to clear the game. And if you do that, maybe normal will feel a lot easier to you. Now, the downside to this is because we're talking about UFO, it still has that god-awful continue system where continuing starts you off at the start of the stage. So just don't get yourself locked in a situation where you're restarting stage 6 like 10 times and you play the game for like hours and you hate it. If you get frustrated with it, just go play another game. Maybe try a different game on hard. Or again, try shoot the bullet or something. Shoot the bullet is just like straight up dodging practice. Barring like some gimmick cards, of course, but like there is a lot of dodging required in that game for sure. But yeah, I guess if I had advice, step outside your comfort zone a little bit. Then go back and see if it helps you. Alright, let's do more training. So let's do these ones like I said. I'm going to repeat these until I get perfects on them, I think. Then we'll go up and try probably the better aerial treading. The pro one, they call it. I feel like they need something in between rookie and pro because I don't feel like those are really that close to each other at all. I feel like we need amateur, novice, probably novice right in there. Like up and coming pro, I don't know. Up. Right back into the cannon. I don't remember having to reset on this one before, but I must have missed like one goal or something. Like it went higher than I expected. I think there's like some that bounce off the walls that you pretty much almost have to fly for a little bit. That might be the case. That's a really high goal. Oh, you might have cleared 12 in a row from if it continues. Oh, have you not managed to get through Byakuran at all on normal yet, even with continues? If that's the case, play in practice mode and learn her stuff, or even better, just use the practice tool and try out individual attacks. And just learn how they go. I would honestly be tempted to just boot up Touhou 12 and play it for a bit right now, see if it would help you. But, I don't know, I probably shouldn't be too spontaneous with my streams. At the very least, I do want to play Rocket League for a while longer. But, I guess maybe before I get into Minecraft, maybe I'll boot up UFO for a bit. We'll see, we'll see. That's a scary one. Okay, I got it. And I think the last one's just to shut off the other wall. We're good, right? Granted, I did have a close call earlier. But hey, a perfect's a perfect, right? You got it. Nice. Okay. Easy. Yatta! Isn't every Touhou 12 pattern random? What do you mean by that? I don't know for sure offhand if there are any fully static ones, but you know, typically that's kind of a generalization. Patterns have like static elements and random elements for the most part. Like, take Byakuran's butterfly card, her second card. The butterflies are static, they'll always come out in the same, like, order. The lines of them. But the lasers are aimed, so if you learn the butterflies, it can make the card easier. And even random cards, there can be tips like, oh, you're better off dodging at the left or the right, or staying far back, moving up close to the boss. There's different ways to tackle cards. Yeah, the butterfly card is one of the easier ones. It's pretty tough on Lunatic unless you learn it, and I think I've practiced doing it the correct way a bit for my 1cc, but I've forgotten how to do it now. But it's tough on Lunatic because the butterflies are like designed to kind of cut you off if you hug the bottom, which is nasty. Byakurin is generally just really hard on Lunatic. Her first card is nasty. Yeah, her first card is random. Shit, that wasn't an easy goal. Not that easy, apparently. It's an easy goal to get scored on. Oh my god. 12 has your favorite story. I like 12's story and characters a lot as well. I'm also a fan of the 13 gang, because I just think it's kind of interesting how they like came from another time period. There's a lot of interesting dynamics in that group between the characters. Yoshika and Sega. Tojiko doesn't really get much attention, but she was like betrayed by Fudo, if I recall right. So there's a lot of interesting stuff that could be explored there that I never really see get explored. But yeah, 12 has like a really good crew. I feel like Byakurin overall is one of my favorite characters, maybe. She's pretty high up there. I always enjoy writing for her in games because okay. Thanks. I enjoy writing for her in games because she's so strongly written. No problem, this is Rocket League. Like, she has that really distinct way of talking. No. Keep missing the kickoffs and... Stop going for the corner boost, man. People that go for the corner boost, I swear. There we go, I hit the kickoff this time. Yeah, I'll say that those goals were half my fault and half his fault. Me for missing the kickoff, and him for just not being in the goal. Crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. Good job. You got it. Oh, I wanted to... Oh no. Why wasn't he back there? Ugh. I guess we double committed. I don't know if that was on me or not. I'd have to zoom out and look. Nice. Alright. Move up a little bit here with you. Not too far up though. Do what you do. Okay. I'm gonna move back. I want to be on the back here. Or if they send that. Alright. Good. A good shot for me, if I do say so myself. Maybe set up for him. Maybe not quite. Maybe I get demoed. I'll fall asleep and die too much in 13. 13 has a lot of easy Danmaku in my opinion. But it starves you for resources with the trance system. Which can make it tough. But on the other hand, 12 has really ball-bustingly hard Danmaku, and also a fairly difficult resource system. UFOs can definitely be, well, I don't know, they're both actually really frustrating, because the thing is with trans, like, it's easy to die without a full trans gauge and just lose the chance to, like, use it later and get more stuff. I don't like the trans system at all. I'm really not a fan of it. Ah, I almost got there. But yeah, like, the first couple stages of Pin Desires really aren't anything too much. It is pretty slow. Danmaku-wise, it's probably one of my least favorite games, but everything else carries it. It's got Desire Drive, it's got good characters. I like Yoshika. I'm that one guy who likes Yoshika. That must have been lag or something, because that guy wasn't even close to that. It was like on the ground, and the ball was very much not on the ground at all. Come on, knock it in for me. I need goals. Probably have a challenge for goals too, I don't know. How did he miss that? Well yeah, it gets harder after Yoshika. I don't think that Futo is that bad for a stage 5 boss. I guess her non-spells are kind of annoying. They're really precise. I'll give you that. I think that Miko's one of the easier final bosses. Her like, summon, come help me card can be tough if you don't get through it fast enough, though. It's pretty brutal on Lunatic. But in general, she's got some, like, really just free, easy patterns. I'd say that, like, Miko and Yuyuko are some of the easiest final bosses. That's my take. The washing machine is too fast. Oh, you have a hard time with the washing machine. Are you sitting in front of her and dodging, or are you spinning around? Because the trick is you're supposed to spin around her. For the longest time, Dylan, Asprey, I assume you're probably an Asprey fan, since that's how a lot of people find me. For the longest time, he didn't know that you were, I guess, supposed to spin around her. You're spinning? Okay. I don't know then. I find that the card is, like, really easy if you spin, even on Lunatic. It basically feels the same. It's not that bad in my opinion. So, practice, get better at your sight reading, I guess. I wanna score. Man. This game is so hard. But yeah, it's fast and Lunatic, but it's still like the same card, you know? And the point still stands out, like you're just spinning with bullets and you don't really have to dodge too much of anything. You might be too far away from her. Maybe try getting closer? Because, like, the way that the math works out, the closer bullets are going to be moving slower. That guy was a grand champion? Oh, fuck off. Don't match me up against the grand champion. No wonder we lost. That's crazy. Alright, let's do more training. Dylan is still doing TD attempts, huh? I haven't tuned into his, like, Danmaku streams in a long time. I'd like to sometime, but it's hard for me to really find time to watch streams. I used to tune in on occasion when he and Andrew would both play. Or Tuhu streams. Oh, damn it. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out, Sap. Clearly, I still need coffee. Oh no. Too slow. Took a year, 1 year break. Yeah, I noticed he didn't do streams for a long time, and he's not doing that with Andrew anymore. Is Andrew just busy with work? I always like their two-man streams. Oh, I thought that was the ball up there. I thought I'd have to jump, but I guess this is an aerial practice. This is my favorite Miyaga-san song. This was from Con Piece RPG. It's the first song he composed. Kind of a banger, though. I guess this car still knocks stuff like straight up in the air despite being flat in the front. Maybe there was no point even switching, honestly. Maybe I'll switch back. I don't know. I think I might. I don't really, like, know what to do as far as car choice goes. Maybe it doesn't matter all that much. I think the difference is supposed to be somewhat, like, negligible, right? I don't know. It's my favorite Touhou theme. Oh god, there's so many. Stage theme might have to be Desire Drive. Chinese Tea is also really, really good. Boss themes... I like Border of Life a lot. Necrophantasia. I'm a big fan of Idolatrize World and Where's That Bustling Marketplace. Those are both really, really good. Little Princess is a really good final boss theme as well. I know I'm just listing off final boss themes here, but they're so good, right? If I had any notable disagreements with creators I've worked with... Let's see. I don't think I have really interesting tea I could spill, but like... Early into my quote-unquote career, when I was translating Rock Maiden 2, Now, this isn't really as much of a disagreement as it is like a fuck up on my part. But, so, I translated the Rock Maiden series with permission from Capricorn, but without their explicit cooperation. Because they didn't really have the time to work on it at the time. They were working on their new game, which is their, it's like a crossover dungeon crawl with some other series. It's not Touhou. I forget what it's, like, based off. It's a fan game of something else, though. And Rock Maiden 1 went by without a hitch, really, but for 2, so there's, like, a couple strings that are hard-coded into the exe. So even though I changed them, like, in the data files, instead of reading from the data files, it read them from the exe. And, I eventually did ask why this happened. And the reason was that they patched the game later on to fix a couple typos, and rather than patching the data files, they patched the exe, basically, and told the exe to just read those lines from the exe instead, but I didn't ask them until after the events I'm about to describe went down, so basically, these lines would just show up as gibberish in game due to how I was handling the translation, but that would be too much of a rabbit hole to go into, so let's just say that, you know, they showed up as gibberish and I wanted to change this. So I did some clever brute forcing, and by clever brute forcing, I mean I changed a lot of stuff in Hex Editor until it worked. And I fixed this for Rock Maiden 2. I made it so these showed up normally. And I went on Twitter and I like showed off how I did this without really thinking, hey, maybe these devs don't want, like, I don't know, stuff like this being shown off for the game, like stuff in Hex Editor and like their files. Like the head of the circle kind of DM me saying like, oh, well, when you said you were going to patch the game, we didn't really expect you were like going to show off the insides of it. It'd be kind of nice if you didn't do that. Like, they were polite about it, but I apologize profusely because I hadn't thought of it from that kind of perspective. And these days, I don't do that anymore. I'm very careful to not, like, show off the internals of games in most cases. Do I like this song? Let me see what song it is. It's not a Rickroll, right? What's Your Carriage's Zoo cover? I'll let this play for a sec. Let's see her. Oh god. I don't think it's even on key. Oh, it's horrible. I don't think I like that song. There was this one guy, I forget what he's called, but he did like actually like really good kazoo covers on YouTube. I don't think he does music anymore, but he actually had like a bunch of really good ones. So you can do good kazoo covers. It's possible. That one kind of sounds like a mess to me, though, I gotta say. But yeah, like, I messed up with Capricorn a bit there, and our relations are fine now, don't worry. I've spoken to them for a couple things since then. And I still went on to do Rock Maiden 3, and for Rock Maiden 3, there was a similar part where it read the strings from the EXE instead, but I decided to just leave it. For Rock Maiden 2, the damage had already been done. I'd already, like, made, like, a patch that had that, but I deleted my Twitter posts going off the game's organs. But again, the patch was already out there, so you know, we let it be. But I was more respectful with 3 and didn't do any hex editing that time around. Aw. Any major disagreements though, huh? I know that's not quite the right sort of thing that you're thinking of. Trying to think here. I can't really think of any disagreements in particular. I tend to not really clash heads with devs too often. What's happening with my mic? Is there something happening with my mic? What do you mean by that? I could turn on listening for a second, if there's still an issue. But as far as I know, it should be okay. You let me know, though. Oh, I'm really doing bad. Yeah, so it looks like this level of striker training is actually random. Doesn't do the shots in the same order. I think the others do. Weird. Keeps on your toes, I guess. There we go. I mean, if anything, my mic filters still aren't perfect. I think I've gotten my voice a bit more clear, but it still needs some improvements. I just need to find, like, someone who's really good at that stuff who can help me sort it out and make it sound better. I don't know. Seems like an echo of my voice, but it might be your PC. Try refreshing the stream. I don't think it's on my side. I don't have, like, listening on or anything like that. I don't have it set to do that. Yeah, hey, opposite, I am on that grind. I'm, like, doing some drills, just the basic ones. I'm trying to get, like, perfect scores on them. And I'm doing games in between as well. I'm thinking I might actually switch back to, the other car, because this one, like I was saying to you the other day, I swapped over to it to try to see, like, if straight shots, like, stunt the ball lower, and they kind of don't. Like, I had to let up on that one there, otherwise it would have been too high. Is it PC? No, it's all good, it's all good. I appreciate you calling it out. If it had been an issue, I would have definitely wanted to fix it, so... and there goes my perfect score. I gotta get good at taking those shots. Yeah, I know that the angles are a bit different. I think you mentioned that they have, like, different handling too, right? So I might just want to switch back to the other one if the handling's better, but I don't know if it's better. I have to, like, switch between them, I guess. Yeah, you mentioned a long time ago that there were, like, standardized hitboxes. I'm so good at this game. Missing the ball is, like, a full level below just missing where it's supposed to go. I think I should probably, go into free cam for some of those instead of ball cam. Alright, I'm gonna play another casual game. I didn't realize you could do training at the same time. Cool. What's my favorite Toho character? Lunasa is one of them. Hatchley is really high up there. I like Yoshika. Byakuren is really high up there as well. I don't really know that I have one favorite. I almost feel like it might be Patchley these days, because I've translated, like, a few really good games with Patchley. And granted, she kinda has, like, an off-kilter character in those games, but I can see it. And for anyone who, hasn't played Shady Trial and doesn't know how off-the-wall Patchley is in that game, he's an absolute nutjob, but... And you're not gonna believe this, also welcome Jethro. You're going to find out in the last chapter of Shady Trial, there's a reason that Patchley is acting like this. We have the Paladin body. I can take a look. I don't know. Maybe that's a body that I got from the new player things, because you get quite a few from that, like starter ones. No, I didn't really figure the music CD themes. I'm just not really a big fan of many of them. I like Green Witch in the Sky. But I wouldn't really say it's, like, high enough to be up, like, on my favorites list. Yeah, I can give the other bodies a try in a bit here. I'll look into it after this game. Ooh, successful block. But they still have set up for kind of an easy goal. But they didn't get it. Yeah, I don't really listen to the CD themes that much. I feel like I like the game themes because they also have, like, the word is escaping me, but, like, you know, I can kind of, like, visualize the fight or, like, the character. That kind of helps, like, give more of an identity, like, a stronger identity to the actual songs. As opposed to just, like, random stuff that's, off of a CD that doesn't really have any backstory to it. And yeah, I know, some of the CDs have, like, Renko and Maribel stories and stuff. But, you know, that's not as strong of a bit of imagery as the stuff in the games, and I haven't actually read a lot of those anyway. But yeah, Green Witch definitely stands out the most to me. And I do know Innocent Treasures because it gets arranged a fair bit. GOS has Innocent Treasures arranged after all. Ooh. I've not been doing well today. I don't know if I've won any casual games, actually. I've only played a few, though. I think I've lost them all. Granted, half of them or more have been games I've just been put into. One of them, earlier on, was a game where someone scored within the first 2 seconds, and then someone of the other team left, and I had to join in on that game. Like, it must have just been a full-on kickoff goal, so that was kind of nuts. I'm getting a lot more touches off. I can feel the difference in ELO when I'm not playing with you. Like, I can tell a lot of the time, oh, I'm playing with people who are kind of still newish. Sometimes it's a pretty noticeable difference, like, I'm seeing them miss a lot more shots. Like, hey, that guy missed that. That's something I would do. But, on the other hand, I did have to play against a Grandmaster, like, a little bit ago. We lost that game. I didn't know he was Grandmaster till afterwards, but why did it place me against him? Like, granted, Grandmaster in a different season, but still, I'm unranked in this season, I think. I might have placed before, I don't remember if I bothered. But if I did, I'm sure I didn't place very high. Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, it's a non-natural consequence of playing with someone higher than you, ELO. It just means that I don't really get too much practice in, though, you know. I don't really get to learn the game as well. Unless I'm playing with people relatively close to my skill level. Like, yeah, playing outside your comfort zone is one thing, but playing, like, way outside your comfort zone, you're just gonna be lost. It's a different game up there. We've seen the fan-made Renko and Marvel. And anime. No, I have not. I don't really like, do any, like, fan-made animations or anime or anything like that. And I'm not even, like, a giant Renko and Marvel fan in the first place. I like them all enough. And I think I'll like them more after an upcoming project that features them as the main characters. But, right now, I don't know, I'm kind of somewhat neutral-ish on them. I mean, I guess writing for them in Hifu Dragon was pretty fun. Touch the ball. He stole it from me. Wouldn't even let me get a touch. Killing me here. Thanks, GG. I'm just saying thanks to, like, do the weekly thing, by the way. Just has to be thank people a bunch. Alright, I'll do another game, I think. Since I jumped into that one in the middle. I think I already had a couple goals, right? So... I like a proper game from scratch. Wait, am I still up against the same people? I think I am. Should have backed out. Oh well. I got one of them on my team. Stove, dove. So what's that I can mean? What was he gold? Oh, sorry, I was too busy like looking at his icon to realize I was supposed to kick off there. My bad. Guy who can't hear me because I don't think the guy on my team is in my stream. Yeah, I'm interested in the training packs. I figure though I should probably like get perfect scores on the built-in ones though, right? First? Or should I just go into those ones? Are they better? Or are they just like kind of like the next step? I don't really know. Okay, I'm gonna let him go up. Back up a bit here. I meant to flip and I did not flip. That's just me hitting the button. Community one's more realistic. Yeah, I was wondering like maybe these ones are a bit too artificial and forced, and maybe those are a bit more practical. I don't know. Ooh, that's brutal right there. I don't really know how like far they can go with the training ones. Yeah, I figure like once I get a perfect score on the Pro Striker one, I'm going to try the Pro Aerial one, which I haven't even tried yet, actually. But I got a perfect score on the Rookie Aerial one today. And by perfect score, I mean without any resets, otherwise the game doesn't count it. Do it all in one go. So that's some progress. I feel like I can aerial slightly better. I haven't really got a chance to use it in matches, though. No. Why was he there? Why was he out in the corner? Watch this. Okay, he tried. I haven't translated Hebrew Fragment? No. I made a video going over it. And I reached out to the Circle way back long ago, asking if they would work with me to do it, but they turned me down because it would have been too difficult. Because it's, I don't know if you've seen the video, but it's like a text-based puzzle game in visual novel form. You have to, like, make sentences and words and stuff, basically. So, well, I think it would have certainly been doable. It would have also certainly been a real pain. And they've never even done an English translation before. So it would have been a lot of firsts for them. And a struggle for both of us. I would have been up for it, but they weren't. So later on, I asked if I could do up a video, and they said yes, and I did. Not like I really needed their permission for that, but yeah, I wanted to be courteous anyway. Since I already had like a good channel of contact with them, I figure it's nice to touch base, you know. They're doing another game that I'd like to reach out about in the future anyway. They're currently just doing like a Chen kind of like platformer physics-ish based thing. And I don't think it's too far in development. They have some nice looking graphics, they have their base mechanics and physics down. But once that's looking like it's close to completion, I want to reach out about English. Getting it on Steam and stuff. Getting good setups off. I mean, I'm not really doing it on purpose, though. I'm mostly just trying to hit the ball, like, in the right direction. Which is definitely a good starter. I definitely miss it. But it's good to know that maybe we'd be getting more goals if we were playing with a better teammate, but it barely matters. Since it's unranked anyway, I'm definitely more concerned with improving than winning. If this were something like League, where I at least think I already know the game, I'd want to get those wins. Oh, come on. You need to sleep soon? Okay. I wanted to keep doing Rocket League for at least like another half an hour, so maybe I'll do some UFO showcase stuff on the stream another day. Not tonight. Is there anything in particular I'm not interested in translating other than H games? I mean, you really hit the nail on the head there. I'm not interested in translating H games. Yeah. There's a dev called Netonsoft who makes RPGs and puts them up on DLC. They're all Toho RPGs. And at a glance, some of them look pretty good, honestly. I'm not sure. They're all an RPG maker, which is fine. That's not the problem here. But he's got a lot of them. He's got like 30 games. And I did notice that 2 of them use the same title screen. So even though, at a glance, these look like quality games, there's like people talking about them and saying like they're fairly difficult, and that would be one thing. But the dev like kind of made like drama posts over people complaining about how hard his games were. And he's like, oh, I can clear these. Like, you guys are just like born in the wrong generation or something, and it's just blah blah blah. I don't remember all the details, but he's just a dickhead. And for some reason, I guess because he was upset that people were buying the games and complaining about them and leaving reviews, he made all of his games super expensive on DLC. I think they're like $30 or $40 now. I think they used to be like $5 or $10. So he's like one of the only dickhead devs I know. And even though like I looked at his games at one point, and they look kind of cool, I'm definitely seeing some red flags there. And also, he stopped making RPGs and he's doing porn games. So, it doesn't even matter. Oh, I should clarify something though. Just because a dev gets involved in adult work doesn't mean that I won't work with the dev on safer work Toho games. In fact, like a lot of the devs I've worked with before have their hands in adult work in some form or another. Now, I won't get into details about where that is or where you can find it, but just say if you know, you know, you know? You know? Even some of the devs you might not expect. But I think some of those devs, some people in the West don't know. So I don't want to spread that. even though it's not really a taboo thing over there. You know, it can kind of have connotations over here. But I do have the Paladin, yes. I'll try the Paladin. Let's see. I'm gonna go back and try Striker Training again. See if I can get through this one properly without any resets then. What time do I usually stream? That is a good question. I would say most of the time, it's late at night like this. Sometimes I'll start in the late morning. EST instead, though. But generally, I stream when my sleep schedule makes it convenient. And I don't maintain a very consistent sleep schedule. I've actually tried to reset my sleep schedule for the past 3 or 4 days. And due to different reasons, like I could only sleep a few hours, or early today I slept too long. I got up, I had dinner. Dinner made me feel ill, so I had to go lay down and nap for a couple hours. So now I'm gonna stay up all night again. Just due to different reasons, my resets keep failing. I've never been good at staying consistent with that. Jam it in. Yeah, overall my health isn't really that horrible. Generally I don't really mind having a poor sleep schedule. I feel like maybe it hurts my... Oh, that wasn't good enough. Hachikuma has made one? Yes, I'm aware of the Hachikuma. I'm aware of their foray. I think it's still in development. But I found that by chance a couple months ago. It was an interesting find for sure. I'm not sure if they know that I know. I remember a couple months ago, I think when I brought up DOT to them, I said, like, I know that you guys are busy on your 2 new games, and by that I meant their new original Hachikuma game, and I also meant their other game, under their other circle name. But they didn't really, like, call attention to that part of what I said, so I don't know if they just glossed over it, or assumed I was misunderstanding something, or, you know, they, like, ignored it because they don't want to say anything. Who knows? I don't really care, though. Going to sleep, that's scary. Okay, night. 80%. Try again. Looks like you missed that one. Try another. Oh my god. My tiny car slipped underneath the ball. Hey, Zelda fan. Good morning / evening. / just good day. Good day to you, sir. This car's really flat, but I don't know, maybe that's fine? I don't really know. Oh. Oh yeah, since the cat's already been put out of the bag, since Sap said it in chat, Zelda fan, were you already aware that Hachikuma has dipped their toes into adult work? I mentioned it to Yig a while ago when I found out, and he was like, wait, holy shit, what? No way. But I think a lot of people don't know. I'm not going to go spreading the word or anything too much, mind you, but we probably got like 4 or 5 people in here, so it's okay. You went to where? Yeah, they're doing like this still in development game. It's just what you'd think it would be. I think the gameplay was something like Susanoo, but I don't remember. I didn't really look into it too much. They found it by chance a couple months back. Yeah, I mean, hey, as long as they're enjoying what they're doing these days, and I think they are, so it's fine. Oh, yeah, they did have that one really old game like that, like Remy and Fawn game that I think was one of their first games. Yeah, you're right about that, Sap. There's that one too, I always forget about. I'm gonna say Dominus and Octane are most popular currently. Oh no, how did I get turned around there? Man. It's difficult scoring goals. Was Dominus like the default one? Was that the one that I'd been using? I feel like this thing is a little bit too flat, maybe. So what I could do is like this. Oh, no I can't. I'm too flat for that. Yeah, okay, hold on. Swap off that thing. I'm not really sure that one's for me. No, I guess Dominus isn't... Oh, it was the breakout, I guess. Okay, well, sure, let's use the Dominus then. Why not? Play the game. Yeah, I'll probably keep going with Rocket League for 2 hours and swap over to Minecraft for the remainder of eternity. Hey, there we go. That was good. Got just the right size for that. Nice. Okay, good. Might as well try them all. Well, I'm not really even sure if I could feel the differences for some of them, honestly. I felt that other one was too flat. Absolutely. I definitely noticed that. But... oh, man. Past that, I don't really know. I feel like at this point, maybe I should just keep working on the fundamentals, and if, like, I notice I'm missing too many shots or something, maybe I'll switch. Did I commission Frody's Lab to make my emotes? Yep. I commissioned him. He did a really good job, right? I have them set up in my Discord server as well. That's actually where I first commissioned them. And then later on I asked, hey, could I use these for Twitch? And he said yes. He comes in chat pretty often as well. I definitely want to get more from him at one point as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd say right now I'm most concerned with the handling. Less so the angles they hit off the wall and how to, like, air dribble and flick, because, you know, that's all stuff I'm not really that good at. Yeah, I should be, like, flicking, like, flipping into it. But I guess handling is probably the most important for me right now, right? Something that can turn around quickly, might be good for me. So, like, if I need to get in front of the ball and position quickly, I can do it. So which car has, like, the best handling? Are the turn speeds different? I don't know if this one turns faster than the other ones I've been using today or not. The radiuses aren't much different, you want to say. I can just stick with this one then, I don't know. Man. Oh. I flubbed it again. Maybe I should get in a position, like, before those come out. I don't know. Annoying because, like, you pretty much have to jump a little bit for that, otherwise it's just going to go too high. You have to hit it quick enough to actually get it into the goal. I wanted to try something cool there. Limit test a bit. I can see that my limit is pretty low. I guess I could always, like, forward flip into the ball. How precise is that? Not awful. That went in. It's certainly something I could do. I should try doing that now and again. Too high there, though. One's basically, Oh, okay, good. I barely saved that just by leaning back a little. That was more of an aerial training than a striker training, honestly. It's this, but I guess that's low enough that it doesn't really count, does it? Less than a ball's length off the ground. Coming from the right. Gotta make sure I don't, like, overshoot it and have it go too high. Come on, perfect score. Reposition a bit here. Oh, man, I keep trying to, like, compensate for... I'm not sure what I'm trying to compensate for, but I keep trying to, like, hit it so it, like, goes directly into the goal, but I'm hitting it too angled, and it's going way too far off every time. I keep failing that specific goal. I wish I could open with that one. But you don't get any control over that. It seems to just be random. Sucks. Oh, nice. That from Tripper. Who else were the artists you mentioned liking? You neglected to save the links. Tripper isn't actually an artist. Unless you're talking about musical artists. Do you mean musical artists, or they draw things artists? Tripper doesn't draw, he does music. Rokugo may be the one that you're thinking of. He's the one who draws for Tripper's circle. It's a joint circle between them, really. Okay, so you do mean drawing artists. I'll give you a couple links. You might already know some of them. So I don't really look at art all that often, but I've got a couple, like, people here. Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. Here is Rokugo. He's the guy who draws lots of cute Rumia. You probably already know who Ferdy is, but for anyone who doesn't know who Ferdy is a good artist. Friend of mine, we've played some games together sometimes. Sorasu also does really good art. He's got like really unique styles and unique designs for the characters. I don't think everyone probably knows Mizusoba by now. He's the Hina dev. But he's done just as much art as he has games, so why not link him too? Probably not surprising anyone with these ones, but I don't really follow that many artists. Let me look through my following list real quick and see if there's anyone that comes to mind that I missed. That probably covers a lot of them. Yeah, I'm not really a big art person to begin with, but those are some good artists. And I definitely want to commission Ferdy for more stuff in the future. I already chatted with him about that, but I just, I want to wait until I've got maybe a bit more money in the bank. Kind of even want to, like, commission Tripper for, like, a song to play on stream breaks or something, but, no rush on that, really. Dylan's actually been doing art recently. Ferdy's been helping him learn. He's off to a good start. He's drawn a couple cute Rumias. No, that's not fast enough. I saved it. Thankfully, it still obeys, like, normal game rules, so if it's off the ground, you're okay. Thankfully. Punch it. It's that close, you might as well just punch it. Almost punch it. Oh, see, no, I messed it up again. I think it's because, like, the ball's moving left, and I think I'm going to hit it, like, on the right edge, that I try to turn into it a bit like that. I don't know what my deal is. Cool. Oh, yeah, so that was just a temporary error where you needed accounts to see posts, so it's good that they fixed that then. Honestly, with, like, the stuff Twitter's been doing, excuse me, X has been doing recently, I'm not surprised. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was an intentional change. And I feel like it probably was, but they just backpedaled on it, you know? And if only they would backpedal on all the other stupid changes they're making. But that would require, like, some actual self-awareness from Lord Musk. And I don't think we're gonna get that. He's about as self-aware as a fungus. Being right? Good. Ooh, almost not, though. If you could get shots like that all the time, they'd be tough to defend. You can't even get the easy-to-defend shots a lot of the time, though. Got there first. You can really skip steps, after all. Should be fine. Just like the ones from the side that I keep messing up. Right. This one's not as bad of an angle, though. Just go. Just go. Just go. That's still too far to the right. See, that's what I'm trying to avoid happening for the other one. Oh yeah, I guess you can keep retrying the same shot. I probably should be doing that. Then once I've got it, I can restart from the beginning again. Fair point. before I mess around and try to get, like, better, faster goals on them, I do just kind of want to finish the training. Because accuracy is something I still need to work on, for sure. There's a decent one. Fairly fast. Alright, here's the notorious side shot again. Oh, my fears were not unfounded. I went too far left. Oh, I should have retried it. But I'm not paying any attention. I'll never get picked up by an esports team. I'm gonna get picked up by an esports team, everyone. Heck yeah. I'm gonna get picked up as a median. Nice. You summoned Kaguya failing to represent my failing. Well done. Your joke landed. Oh, by the way, you left your other monster here. But you've got it for next weekend now, I guess. I'm not gonna drink it on you, don't worry. I get enough caffeine with my, my coffees. Have you considered working with New? I would love to work with New. But New is a dev who refuses to respond to DMs. And is also kind of not really receptive to being reached out to on Twitter publicly either. Back when his Yuka game came out with its awful machine translation, I reached out through DMs, offering to work with him, the way I always do. And pretty soon after that, he put out a post publicly saying, like, in English, by the way. He basically said, like, I've been receiving offers to help translate my games recently, but sorry, I'm good. I'm turning them all down. Don't bother. And for his current game, his, like, new Flan adventure game, kind of Zelda-like. Oh, nice, I somehow got that. He made a post a little while ago saying, like, he's doing English again, but saying, like, it's difficult to, like, make sure the meaning gets conveyed, and, like, his intent especially gets conveyed. Like, speech quirks and stuff are difficult to work with. But I kind of publicly said on Twitter, like, well, you know, that's the kind of thing, you know, you usually work with your translator to resolve. And his response was, well, I'm my own translator, so I guess I'll just have to manage. And, like, that wasn't out of negligence, like, he knows, like, not negligence, ignorance, like, he knows who I am. I've DM'd him multiple times, I'm not gonna bother doing it again. You know, I've already been too stubborn with the guy, so I don't want to come off as a total jerk. Who doesn't know when to give up? I think I can get that. Carry it in. Oh, it's already going in. No! I can't believe that! Who made this stupid goal so low? Who moved it? Fix it. It's bad. It's horrible. But yeah, I wish I could work with you. He's got a lot of games I'm interested in. And, just like with Shikaku Games, the Hifu Fragment devs, I did a video on one of his games, Rigid Memory, that I really, really liked. It's the Yoshika Sega horror game. Definitely give that a watch if you're interested. Got an interesting story. It's very much like its own world, just with some Touhou characters. But it's really, really good. I'm not even a horror game fan, but I liked it quite a lot. And just like the Hifu Fragment video, it's got voice acting from some acquaintances of mine. Actually, Dylan actually did some BA work for that video because I asked. Good. I'm not gonna do too much more training. Not too much more of this one, at least. It's annoying doing it repeatedly. Gets a little bit grating. I'm sure it's still practice, but nonetheless, you know. Yeah, it's a shame because New has like a lot of other old games too that look like they're pretty solid, honestly. Forbidden to make fun of the translation? Why would you be forbidden to make fun of it? It's a bad machine translation. You're supposed to make fun of those because you're not supposed to do those in the first place. And anyone who does them deserves to have a little bit of fun poked because, well, they either know that like it's not going to be very good, or they ought to know, in my opinion. Oh. It's a shame though that like a lot of his other older games are never really going to get recognized because they are in Japanese. I feel like a lot of them would just be good candidates to put up on Steam. Rigid Memory is admittedly a little bit short, like, you could get through it in maybe 2 to 4 hours, depending on, like, how thorough you are. If you want to do both endings, that kind of thing. But, you know, you could put that up for a few bucks, right? Little $4.99 game, $5.99 game. You've seen a Rigid Memory playthrough? Yeah, he mentioned that he played it before. No, I did it again. Alright, I'm not doing that training again right now. It's making me mad for no good reason. I'm gonna play another casual game. Gotta do some of the weeklies. I haven't played through New's other games, but I'd like to, maybe someday. There's a lot of things I want to do in life. Got so much in life to do them in. I just suck at kickoffs. Find a way to get there faster. Oh, no. If I had any boost, maybe I could have gotten in there. I had no boost. You had no grace. Yeah, I heard that New used to have like a strict streaming policy. I guess he doesn't have that anymore though, I think with the release of Yukurin game. But that's good at least, because like that's just stupid. It's just like ridiculous to not let people stream your game. And frankly, I don't even know about legality of that anyway. Like, is that enforceable? I feel like it's not. I don't know though. I don't really know like legally how games are set apart from like movies and music. So maybe you could like ask like, well, not ask, like, you could like DMCA or something. I know that like some big AAA companies these days like don't let you stream their games when they're still really new. And I feel like, you know, them taking stuff down is a bit different because they can just, you know, threaten YouTube with their money, or Twitch or whatever. But I wonder what they do if like some Dojin game dev asked for stuff to be taken down. Remember where you couldn't stream that new Final Fantasy after a certain point? I do remember like Square didn't let you stream the Kingdom Hearts 3 ending for a while, or maybe even now, I don't know. And I want to say Atlas does the same kind of thing with Persona. And actually, that game by the Danganronpa devs that I haven't gotten back to playing more of yet also has like a warning when you load up the game, basically saying, please do not stream game, like, at all. So that's kind of weird. I assume people are probably doing it anyway. For spoilers, yeah, but like, if someone wants to watch a stream of the game and get spoiled, just let them. It's not like people are going to accidentally get spoiled. That's going to happen on Twitter. That's not going to happen on Twitch, you know? They're just trying to, like, find ways to get people to buy their games. I think. It's not nice. It's not right. I feel like video games are a medium that should just be freely streamable. Obviously, like, I'm not talking about stuff like, oh, I want to go stream this porn game on Twitch. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. But I mean, like, regular games devs should just have policies saying, hey, don't stream our stuff. We want people to buy it and play it for themselves. Some people don't want to do that. You know? So for some people, the only way they're ever going to experience it, like, let's say it's a foreign game, and they don't understand it, and, like, the streamer could explain for them. That's a practical explanation that could apply to me. That's the only way they're ever going to experience it. So, by not letting people stream it, then you take that away. No, Sabbath. You may not quote me on that. No quote. I do not want to stream a porn game on Twitch. Anything but. Good try, you won't cancel me that easily. I need boost, I need boost. Here we go. Whoop. Good shot, get it over there. Ooh, okay, I didn't get high enough for that. I think they might have made it there first anyway, I'm not really sure. I tried to block that. Nearly did. Everyone just sits there disappointed. But to concede? No. We can still score 2 goals in 2 minutes. They did it. He left. What a shithead. I have no sympathy for people who just leave. Like, at least Rocket League has a system where you can just get someone else to come in. But, like, okay, leaving is one thing. Trying to vote, to concede, and then leaving when it doesn't go through is just another thing. At that point, just leave if you're gonna be an ass. Like, if you're just defeatist, leave. I don't want you here. Sure. I could always claim my Twitter account was hacked. Yep. That is the rock-solid best defense. I learned that from a lawyer, you know. No, 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 no! Still with the bot, right? Yeah. That bot was not gonna get that. Oh. Just like he didn't get that one. Thanks. Thanks, bot. Just need to say thanks, I think, one more time for my, my weekly. But I want to do it without getting conspicuous. Yeah, I got points for it, so I'm happy. I probably just look like a crazy guy to the enemy team thanking the bot. They probably think that I don't know it's a bot. But I know it's a bot. As these guys earn this win, I don't want to take it away by just forfeiting. Let them ride it out, let them score more if they're good enough to do it, you know? Imagine if, like, in professional soccer, teams would just, like, forfeit the game the instant the other team scored a goal, like, if it was in the first few minutes. Imagine how bad the game would be. No one would want to watch that game. No one would even want to play it. It'd suck. Soccer would be dead. Stick it out. Like, yeah, I know we're not gonna win this, but hey, practice is practice. Even those guys, they're not the best players in the world. Surely they're getting some sort of practice by beating me into this awful bot. Did I translate anything other than Telephone games? Translated a couple other games. I translated Yume Tagai, which is a Yume Nikki fan game. And if that ever updates, I'll be translating the updates as well. And I translated Find. Nice, good job, me. Find, which is a simple RPG maker for a fan game. That was recommended to me by one of Dylan's mods. So I contacted the devs and did a translation, gave it to them afterwards, and they linked to it on their site now. So those are both official translations. So yep, on occasion, if there's something that gets my interest and if it works out just right, if the stars align, I'll translate some non-Touhou. But I have to kind of want to, you know. I don't really just want to translate like totally uninteresting stuff that's brought to me. Unless like the devs directly are paying me or something. Which isn't really how things tend to go. Let's see. What a disaster of a game. Have I said thanks 5 times yet? 4? No. 1,000 or more points. Jeez, I'm probably not even gonna get that. Rumble, huh? Oh, and you don't get these ones because you don't pay money, I see. Any Toho fanworks that aren't games? I'm translating a Zone interview for someone right now. I'm gonna be doing it later on this week, technically. They're just paying me directly for it. Not really a fan work, though. I don't think I've translated any Toho manga. Can't really do lyrics because lyrics are their own beast. Haven't done any videos, so no, not really. Might not be against it if someone presented me with some, but it would depend on the media, I guess. And for something like that, it would have to be like a direct commission. You just have to like pay me for it. I don't know what Rumble... Where is it? Rumble? I guess they don't tell you what it is. Just have to figure it out. I think it just said play one, right? Not win one? Go confirm that. Yeah, just play one online match of Rumble. Okay. I'll just play it. Sure. Oh, I guess technically, I helped with the Wonderful Waking World comic. I helped translate that into Japanese, and I've also proofread some of Oliver Chomp's non-Toho comics because they're really cool. I guess I have just a tiny bit of experience there, but not really that much. So what is this mode? I see like an extra number near my thing. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Maybe we have like lives or something. I see a timer counting down. Okay. Oh, I see. Now we have like fist we can use. I'm pushing the left stick and it's not doing anything. Oh, the ball's to be close. Oh, okay. Got a cooldown. Okay, I see. Understood. I guess. Don't really know how to control it properly. Looks like you can just kind of move it, maybe? It's less of like a fist and more of like a grabby glove. Because it looked like the ball kind of like... Now there's a tornado. I see, so this is just shitpost mode. Oh! It went in, we did it. Awesome. 4 points. Well done. I'm truly the MVP. The most vulnerable player. You can make me cry very easily. Oh. Almost crashed my car. Almost broke my pan pipes. Ball? What? Okay. This definitely is not a mode I'm gonna play. Besides doing it weekly. I don't know what I just did. I want to see. Am I just faster? Do I like punch people more? Yeah, I'm just doing the Rumble thing for a weekly challenge, not because I actually want to do it. It's very silly. Sure, it's good at the right player's hands, but I could even play the regular game. Oh, they're scoring off that. Here, I'm gonna say thanks. There, I've said thanks 5 times now. That's one daily done. Sorry, weekly. Only like 10 power-ups. Only 10 is quite a lot of power-ups. An impossible shot. I can't hit that. Hey, I wanted that boost. Oh, yeah, I can hit the guys too. Nice. I guess this time I got one that lets me do that. I'm gonna just try to laser the ball and hit like nothing. Does that guy have spikes? He has spikes. He turned his car into a cactus. The funniest shit I've ever seen. Who hits players? Yeah. You kinda got that. Magnet is a magnet, but how do magnets even work? What are magnets? That's yours if you so desire. Stick the ball to your car. I was assuming like I don't know, get demoed if I touched them or something. But that seemed to happen at the end and I didn't get demoed, so I wasn't sure. Sticking the ball to your car would be pretty good. You could just drive into the goal. Kind of want that one. I guess I have to keep using these up first. Oh, is that just like a laser? Pops the ball. Okay, the ball is now ice. Thankfully, I don't have to win this game. I just have to play it. Oh, it forces boost. Okay, weird. Ugh. A lot of people in there. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just put a tornado here. Enjoy, guys. Oh, the tornado's on me, not station. Oh. Okay. That's not what I hoped it would be. I want to just set it down and leave it there. Tornado trap. Storm zone. Rocket power. I think the only episode of Rocket Power I remember is the one where there was like a typhoon and Otto went out in the typhoon to get like sick grinds on his skateboard or something, and he got scolded by Tito. I don't remember. No, I remember the one where... No, I think Reggie always had the zine. I don't think that was like one episode. Oh, I remember the one... Wait, no, I'm thinking of Recess. Never mind what I was about to say. I mean, I remember the one where the squid totally beefs it. I remember a few of those. Yeah, I got car swapped earlier. It's a real miracle that, like, this game's netcode runs so perfectly smoothly. With all this shit going down. Granted, I've got pretty good ping. Actually the lowest in the game, but still. Oh, it's okay, Opposite, I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna play this mode. I'm just doing it for the daily, the weekly. I keep saying daily, because this game doesn't have dailies. Probably play like, 1, maybe 2 more games of Casuals Tops and swap over to Minecraft tonight, I think. Damn. Oh, that's not the ball punch, it's the other punch. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, so... That one is just demo and touch, that's cool, okay. Used to be the case. Should have tried to touch more people. Let's reach out and touch somebody. Physically. Oh, it grabs you to the ball, okay. Thought it was gonna, like, grapple the ball and let me control it like the other guy's thing. There's so many similar power-ups. But I guess there's only really so much you can do when the only targets are ball and car. I guess you could make, like, traps and stuff to put down, but I don't really know how much that would matter. Things that affect, like, zones. I don't know. I guess the tornado is an example of that. You'd have, like, a low gravity zone or something. I'm not really suggesting ways to improve it. I think it's fine. I'm just talking. Streamer's fate is to have to talk. Oh, I found the car swap. That one's the car swap. Give me that. Oop. So that one's the plunger. Okay, right. Oh, they broke it out of that. I have the perma boost now, I see. There's a game. Why would I hit Y to play again? No. Why is that button only there in this? Alright, let me out, let me out. Never again. Until the weeklies reset at least. Let's see. Go here? No. Go here. Alright, I've done the easy weeklies now. Amazing. Any seasonals? Yeah, I do. A seasonal. Oh, veteran. No, I don't really think I should have the veteran thing. I'm not a veteran at all. I'll go open up the thing, though. See what we get from the box. Kind of obnoxious. do a couple more casuals, then I'll wrap up the Rocket League, I think. Ugh. Game fun, but game hard. Have over and check Discord real quick. Nothing going on. Oh. Oh. Vote to concede? What do you mean vote to concede? It's 0-0. What the fuck do you mean? Why would we concede? What is your deal? How do I say no? I know it's not gonna say yes, but how do I say, like, no, shut up? Are they just sitting there? Hey! Jackass. I'm gonna report you. Move. What is wrong with people? Looks like I'm playing a solo game here. He's just gonna spin on his ass the whole time. Is there a report function? I should actually, like, if there is. I'll take a look after the game. Once we're in the lobby, I guess. I'm sure that's reportable, just sitting there and doing nothing the whole game. I'll tough this out just so I can report the guy. Randy Shifter. I want that title. A cool title. Great cookie clicker, like. Didn't even know people trolled in this game besides, like, scoring goals on your own team or something. I needed that boost. Way worse than you guys did. I need a little to me. Oh, he almost got a touch. Oh. Oh, I thought they were gonna let me score for a second. They let me think I was gonna score. Oh, I'm out of boost. Shit. Me over there. You guys are gonna have to try harder than that if you want to get 10-0. What if this is like a bot account? Maybe this is how people, like, grind up levels. If I had more boost, I could have sent that into it further. Maybe I could have flipped into it and flipped it. I don't know. Nope. I don't really know how to, like, fly up and block stuck on the side. I guess... you can't really do it, like, with the bottom of your car. You'd just be blocking with, like, the side of the car. So it's a bit precise, but just fly up normally, I guess. Gotta stick at the right height. Want to boost. I have no teammate, but I must score. My life is at stake. Oh. What happened to me there? I have no boost, but I must fly. No boost. Dragging it out as much as possible. I don't know who this guy's even mad at. Like, I just got into the game. Yeah, I just wish this guy would get out of here so I could have a bot. But, you know, he's intent on just ruining a stranger's day. A stranger who wasn't even in his game until now. Like, the other guy left. And, like, I join. And this guy votes to concede. Like, a 0-0 game. And now he's doing this. I assume he was doing it beforehand. That's why the other guy left, presumably. But I just don't get the intent. Like, You want to just make a random person mad, not like someone that like has wronged you or something. I could get like if it were funny, like if you're like messing with someone in Second Life or like what are other games Daniel SL plays? I don't remember. Rust? Yeah, Rust. Stuff like that's funny. But, like, you just played with someone in Rocket League. I don't have voice on, but I guess I bet this guy is like blaring Rickroll or just nails on a chalkboard or something. Oh no, they're probably gonna get 10 points after all. Well, actually no, probably not. They'd have to score really quickly for that. But it's not impossible. Oh, he's taking the quarter boost on purpose. That's really funny. You got me. I should have known. That's why I'm not getting any boosts. Now I can blame it on him. Oh no. You almost got a touch. Got 56 points somehow. You don't get points for collecting boosts, so I wonder how he's got that many. Weird. I wonder if like maybe he almost scored a goal earlier and like his teammate messed it up and made him miss the shot or something. Let's see. How do I report this guy? Hold on. How do I report block player? It was this lone guy. Report. Intentionally idle. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to report for. Okay. I've done my job. Back to the main menu, and I'll queue up for one last game. Ugh. I don't really want to end on that game, you know? Who would? What an awful game to have to end on. I don't think I'm going to get that, like, get 1,000 points in one game, by the way. Not unless I play bots, and I assume that doesn't count. Does it have to be an online match? Take a look. I could probably get 1,000 against bots. I think I have 4, in fact. It makes you do bot games, like, for the first couple games that you queue up for online for. Just forces you into it, even if you don't want to. They simply score 10 goals, yeah. In 5 minutes. 1 goal every 30 seconds? Easy peasy, right? What did that guy just do? That looked like hacking. He's like telekinesis the ball. What did that guy? Are they just lagging? I mean, one of them has got slightly high lag. Yeah, I just saw chat for a second, but then it disappeared. Oh, I don't know what that was. Weird. Instead of like bring back, it said bring the heat there, but instead of like way below. Weird. Oh no. You guys are playing weird. They're also not letting me touch the ball. Whoa. I should go back and defend for a sec here. This guy's just gonna play like hyper aggro. I guess I should miss the ball. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, someone is like lagging or getting like packet loss or something here. Like, who did I collide with? There's no one near me. You may have the ball. Now go score with it. Oh, now no one's going for it. Almost nice. Almost. Okay. I'm not confident in this. I think I need to get ready to move back. Oh, I thought that was gonna roll toward me, not that. What the heck? I like the splash. Oh, he's gonna say, what a save. Do it. Not gonna make me play better, trust me. won't make me play worse either, because I'm already at my worst. No. I like to sometimes poke fun at the enemy team, but I don't poke fun at my teammates. Well, unless it's you. Unless it's like someone I'm sitting next to. But you're actually unironically too good to poke fun at most of the time. So I usually just have to let it all out myself. Oh shit, no. It's still toxic. Not really toxic. It's a little bit of banter, but like, okay. Your definition of Rocket League toxic is at the very least really different from the League of Legends definition. Why aren't you going for the ball? Go for the ball, man. You just want to give me those tasty save points. Thank you. The quick chat of toxic in League of Legends would be spamming the bait on someone these days. It used to be just question marking, but we've evolved past that. Oh no. Man. I'm losing. I still have more points than him, actually, shockingly. Go. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh yeah, saying that's just how people do it. Good. I mean, it is kind of funny doing that, but you have to be in, like, the right environment. Like, if you're up against people who quick chat a lot, it'll probably make them giggle. Like, if you know they're gonna take it as a joke. Hey. Take the shot. Get me out. Ooh, I got it. That was the best shot of the day. Even if I lose this game now, I ended on a good shot. Why didn't he give me a nice shot? Tell me I did good. It'll make me play better. Oh my god. Okay, I thought that was going in. I was just resigned to watching it. No, I didn't think he was gonna hit it straight on the ground. I thought that was gonna pop up. Wow, I thought it was gonna bounce off. It just stayed. It just rolled. That hurts. Man. Thank you. Hey, I hit it. Only because they kind of missed it, or at least didn't hit it very well. Oh, okay. I mean, I was already up there. But I guess you could go for it, too. I'm gonna give him a wow for that. I guess you could make us double commit. But why? But go! Get up there! You're the kickoff guy. Defending is one thing, but like, man. Yeah, I should have had that for sure, but like, he should have gone up. You may have done it because of the wild. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, he's just salty. I think he's trying to like score. Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, he's backing it in. Let's see, is that reportable too? I like reporting people in online games. I'll check afterwards. Nice shot, great pass. Great ass. I said wow because you double committed. Like when I had the ball. Which led to them getting a goal. I think that was a very reasonable wow. Unfortunately, I don't have a rear view mirror on my car, so didn't know he was coming from behind. Alright, he's going for it this time. Oh! Almost nice shot. Almost, almost. Thankfully, sarcasm in quick chat isn't a bannable offense. I think. I'll have to look in the list. Otherwise, I would be banned on 10 accounts. Oh, L3? No. Oh, it's R3, it's R3. I see. Okay, I can't report him for it anyway. He did it like once. They need something more solid. GG. That's 2 bad games to end off the day, but oh well. I got 1 good goal in there, so be it. Alright, that's enough for Rocket League. Let me, hop out to Minecraft. Let me start booting up, and I'll change categories here, 1 sec.